Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the brand new guys today, and welcome to the channel. But this one, good, your boy is back with another episode of our RTG, episode 9. Like I said, some people like to do like a 1 month RTG, some people like to do like a year-long RTG, some people like to do RTG that like lasts until they hit a certain freaking like threshold. So I don't know how long we're going to do our RTG, but today's RTG, we're trying out a different team, kinda. This isn't, our main team hasn't changed at all for the most part, but we are trying out some new players, so I want to build a team around those new players, but not entirely, obviously. So we're combining the Thuram brothers with our La Liga and NWSL team. Again, this isn't the actual team, it's a whole different team that we just threw together and put some people together that I want to try out. This is mostly just me just trying to put people out of curiosity, but also for like doing in RTG format. Mostly I want to do I want to check out Kaylin Sheridan. I've been thinking about getting a new keeper, because I'm not like a Sanchez who do 6'6", but he can't really save for like the life of him. Like I'll give you an example. Like I don't know if it's his AI is freaking shit. But I had a game where I won 7-1. It wasn't a recorded game. The one goal that was allowed was at the end of the game, and it was where I passed the ball back to the keeper, but it was a basic, like no power in the ball, just a basic pass back to the keeper. But he couldn't control it. Like he's having a hard time trying to control the ball, and he leans into the freaking net and it scores an own goal. Like he's like this trying to control the ball, and then just does like that into the net, and it counts as own goal. Like, okay, like he just, for someone who's 6'6", he struggles with things he shouldn't struggles with at 6'6". So we're kind of trying someone else out. We're trying out Sheridan, mostly because my curiosity with Sheridan is part of why this new playstyle plus exists. Down here, you have Far Reach. This exists primarily because they want to make female keepers more playable, because a lot of them are undersized. Some of them do have some size, like Murphy's like 6 foot, Tolis Joyce is 6'1". But there are some who have like some size to them, but a lot of them are under 5'10". So they added Far Reach Plus to kind of give them a little bit of an advantage at trying to like get those saves that people will try to like abuse, like finesse shots. In True Balance, people will try to abuse those against shorter keepers. So I'm trying out to see, has Far Reach, helped out at all with making them more usable. When I first started playing FC24 back in February of last year, I actually used Kingsbury, and I used her pretty much for a long time until I got like her stake in Inform, and then I was kind of had like a revolving door and keeper for a while because I sold that Inform card. But when it comes to the team, we have Pavard at fullback. We have Garcia in at stopper. Again, trying that out again. We bought Becky Sauerbrunn. So I needed Kaylin Sheridan is very hard to link because yeah, she's in the NWSL, but unless I build like a full NWSL team, I needed to like make my manager Canadian. I had to get Becky. But that's kind of like why NWSL players are even in. Like these 3 players are in this team primarily just so Kaylin can be on full Kim. But we got Marcus and Khephren Thuram, Lamine Yamal, and Pedri. When it comes to the tactics, as you can see, everyone except Mueller is on a plus, at least a plus, as they play a 4-2-2-4. When it comes to the tactics, we're playing like a little more of a balanced 4-2-4. Like our approach is balanced, our defense approach is balanced. We're playing 55 depth. Like we're basically playing pretty defensive. Like usually my 4-2-4s are very attacking. Like they usually like at least 71 depth, and very attacking. But this one's going to be a little more defensive, which is why we have both our fullbacks on fullback defend. Like I said, I'm trying out stopper. We tried to stop her in the last RTG video. I want to keep, I don't want to just do like 3 games and be like, oh, this is good, this is bad. I want to get extensive amount of games played to figure out if I do think something's good or not. But other than Mueller, everyone is on what you call it is on a plus. So it's how it looks when it comes to with the ball. It's how it looks without the ball, if you're curious. Easy to attack, imaginative build-up play, and cautious approaches are negatives when it comes to this formation. Players really tired, well-distributed team, and threat outside wide is positive. So let's see if the team can cook. If I need to make changes, I will, because I'm a tactician. I will make adjustments if I need to. Yeah, let's get into rivals.
I'm Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Sue Smith, and the
Nice
focus
Pavard.
here is on division rivals action. How do you see this one going then,
What we
Sue?
wanted.
Yeah, I can't wait for this one, Guy. They've been in great form recently, and the crowd will give them that added boost too. I'm sure they'll be looking to put on the entertaining football that we've seen from them lately as well.
An auto turn, dude. Player auto turns.
Lines up.
Nice from Khephren.
Is in goal. Manuel Akanji starts alongside Rafael Varane as centre backs. Nicolo Barella plays alongside Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
Oh, cold. Cold. That was cold. He moved his keeper way too early. Ball roll though into the finesse.
Oh, maybe a bit of space now. But that's excellent work to come and take the ball away.
I need my like. We might switch to freaking like our wingers being actual freaking wingers. My player literally wins the ball but can't fucking move.
Struggling to retain possession. De Bruyne. Decent chance this. Oh, excellent.
Like, that's what pisses me off. Like, he only scores that goal because my player literally wins the ball but can't freaking move. And he just takes a shit fucking shot just to freaking get a corner. He played for a fucking corner.
Available in the middle. It's not the best of clearances. This to level it.
Oh, and I'm hitting B to shoot.
To break up the play.
Even if there's contact, if I'm hitting B to shoot, my player should take a freaking shot.
Promising looking ball. Well timed with the slide tackle.
Bro.
Meant to be. The Raptors finding space out wide. Having a try.
What a cutback leads to a power shot for Khephren Thuram. I'm going to freaking Khephren.
It was far too easy.
Yo, Pedri can't outrun freaking De Jong.
Chance for the lead.
Nice from Sheridan.
A really good save. Tipped over the bar. It's put into the middle. Well, not quite fully away here.
So far outside, he's just trying to freaking get headers with freaking with De Jong. It's wild that we couldn't freaking outrun De Jong. Like, I don't think De Jong has like a lot of pace. We're trying to go to our freaking center back with that.
Bailey. And somehow he's been denied. Superb work. Having a try.
God fucking sucks. He has one lucky ass goal that he gets because I couldn't freaking, the game would let me pass the ball. Like, we passed the ball to freaking Thuram and he just can't freaking move because this game is just so fucking weird. And then of course, you know, this game becomes so freaking defensive. Like, it just becomes like a literal just defensive freaking chokehold of, you know, who's going to like basically get that lucky goal afterwards. Like, that's what all it becomes. Who's going to get the freaking lucky goal? This game wants everyone to have a draw, so the game is doing its best when it comes to defensive AI to not even allow you to even like get a chance to freaking breathe. Thuram just bullied Tchouameni off the ball.
Pedri. Could be something on. Lewandowski.
On.
And that's where it ends, with possession lost.
Win the ball, but it literally still goes up as if it freaking was a pass. I'm on hitting the button to pass.
Still in the first 45 minutes. What have you made of his performance, Sue?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be pleased with that half.
This guy is so lucky this game is the way it
And I'm
is.
sure he'll continue that form into the second 45.
Alvarez. A chance to deliver into the box.
This guy is so bad. He's just lucking out on the fact that this game won't allow me to freaking pass when I win the ball off his freaking feet. Literally won the ball off his freaking players and we can't freaking pass.
Lynn Williams. Now Lewandowski.
I can't even, I'm trying to go to the ball and it won't let me. It literally won't allow me to freaking go to the ball to Thuram.
That looks decent, making progress here.
Like, you see him like, Thuram, who has a lot of freaking pace, you see him like hovering around the freaking ball and it won't even freaking let him freaking like go to the ball. It's literally preventing me from going to it. I'm trying my best to move towards that freaking ball and he's kind of hovering around it instead of going to it.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Well, that's how to
Easy
do
for
it.
Sheridan.
Nicely gathered. Khephren Thuram. Thuram. Good ball in behind.
That's a goal for Lewandowski. Great ball movement.
To put them in front.
Just need to find a hole. We found one.
Well, we can see it again now.
Great ball movement.
Wonderful way to pass this is. It's inch perfect.
That's an assist for freaking Pedri, right? Assist for Pedri, goal for Lewandowski. And this guy, he would have been found a freaking draw. He's been like just passing it around and just taking like these shitty freaking shots because he's found a freaking draw.
Alvarez.
See it right there? Like, we won the ball there with freaking with Becky, and it just rolls off her foot. Mind you, Becky has intercept plus, so she shouldn't be freaking losing that freaking ball.
Pedri. Working hard to win it back there.
I hope that would have went to Pedri.
Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? It's a corner, and the look at the clock tells them that it's
You know his goal's a cutback right there. Probably gonna tie on the freaking on the header.
It's been delivered. Not
Told you.
enough power or play. Pedri. Lovely incisive ball.
That's another goal for Lewandowski.
And an almost
Assist
perfect
for Lynn
start to
Williams.
the game.
This guy was very good with the through balls, it seems.
Players waiting in the centre. And this could be
Ooh, Lamine Yamal with a nice left stick in the goal.
1-0.
Very, very solid build-up play.
Excellent.
My player couldn't move. Wild game. Wild game.
This to level it.
My player just moved my other player out the way.
It's got to be.
That's wild. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do, and that leads to a fucking goal. I was trying to freaking like take the ball, but the computer freaking stole the ball and passed it to Sheridan, so it was one of those incidental freaking situations.
Level at 1-1 and on
Fucking
we go.
unlucky. He celebrates that shit goal.
Now can he get the cross in? Genuine chance.
Oh, the cutback. That was dirty.
And into the lead they go. And the game restarts with the score now 2-1.
No, we're trying to go to Levy with that. That's we're just getting so unlucky right now.
Oh, the beautiful game very much on display. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on.
It's two-man fucking press, dude.
That good patient build-up, but not quite the end product.
My players can't do basic shit, man.
Lynn Williams. This has to be.
That's a goal for Thuram.
And it's a
2 goals for him this game.
real settler for
This guy, he's overcommitting. Like, he's putting so many people on me. If I can get an open man, it's a goal every single time. Because he's committing too much to freaking trying to stop me in midfield.
Raheem. And unable to retain. Onto DePaul. Nicely sets it up. The approach play looked encouraging, but good defending to snuff out any threat. Now there could be a chance to counter. And he's being
Oh,
urged to shoot.
man.
Terrific.
Lamine Yamal, then Thuram.
Scoreline
Holy. This guy carries people, I swear. He's out of here.
The goalkeeper. Akanji starts alongside Nicholas Otamendi in the heart of defence. Ilkay Gundogan plays alongside Bernardo Silva in the heart of midfield. And leading the attack is Darwin Nunez.
Hope he taking bad shots just to freaking take bad shots. It's not the ones you want from Levy. Let's hoping that ball would go a little freaking far instead of freaking to his right. I hit B to shoot before you see Akanji do that. I hit B like immediately after the ball freaking landed on her foot. Move this keeper a little bit to the left. Sucks to suck. That's a goal for Len Williams. He's already out of here.
Players waiting in the center. A nice move ends thanks to nice defending. To put them ahead.
What a move from Pedri leads to a Trivela goal from Lewandowski. Just did the speed boost. Nice one from Kalen Sheridan. Another fucking meta merchant. Spamming Trivelas, spamming freaking speed boost. Goal for Thuram. Assist Lewandowski. That's what needs to be happening every single time people move their players out of position. He's moving his players out of position. It should guarantee an accurate through ball somewhere. That should be the punishment for people moving their players out of position. Through ball, an accurate through ball. Nice from Garcia. He's been doing a lot better lately when I switched him to freaking to a stopper. And he's been a struggle as just like a regular defender, but as a stopper, he's been like really good. Kalen's having a really good freaking day. You know, the only thing that gets in net is things that she can't like literally stop, like no keeper can freaking stop. But she's had some great saves. Like we had one game where we allowed a header goal, it wasn't her fault. You know, it was Lewandowski versus freaking De Jong. De Jong won. You know, so those are 50-50 balls. What are you gonna do about those? You know, if it would have been freaking Lewandowski winning that header, then it'd have been like GG's Lewandowski, but De Jong won it. What are you gonna do? Then another goal she allowed was I tried to freaking steal the ball off the opponent's foot, and those who, you know, if the AI gets involved, so it's just this thing that happens in this game. It's like a spontaneous reaction. It's like a spontaneous reaction where, like, let's say you're going for a steal, but the game also is going to do an auto freaking steal. So you end up freaking doing something you don't want to do on accident. That's a goal for Thuram. So we hit B to steal the ball. He's like right in our box. We played a few games. I don't know how many games I want to include in this RTG. I want these to be a little shorter, so maybe I won't include that many this time. But let's do a little bit of a squad review before we end things. Formation was fine, and we did come across a lot of teams where the 4-2-4 is not the best. We got the wins, but you know, the 4-2-4 is very attack heavy, but it does have a glaring weakness, and that weakness is in midfield. So you know, there's a bit of a disconnect between the midfield and a lot of other positions because there's not a third person or fourth person around here to move the ball around. So you know, there were some issues there. But for the most part, you know, Thuram, like I had a video, the last video you guys saw, the video is titled Thuram Carries People. He carries people. You know, I was doing good without him. But you know, there was shots that I was taking on him that should not have gone in net, but they were going in net because this guy is just insane. He has that special EA juice. Just think about all these cards that EA puts out. When EA puts out special cards, especially Player of the Months, they tend to have a special juice because EA knows that a lot of people are meta merchants. A lot of people are also rating merchants. They'll see like an 85 and go, that ain't that good. But a lot of these cards tend to be very, very good. Salmon's very good. Watt's very good. Muller's very good. A lot of these cards that come out are very, very good. And EA knows that people are going to ignore them because they see the rating or they see the team or whatever. And they're just like, oh, that's going to be fodder or bad. The guy carries. You know, he makes good players look like great players. He makes bad players look like good players. You know, like if you're bad at shooting, shoot with him, you'll go in. You know, he has a lot of physicality, and but we got a hog on him, so that increases his physicality, increases his pace as well. So basically, you got someone who's in the 90s for his pace, and the 90s for his physicality. And then also you increase his shooting into the 90s as well. So you know, this is someone who just is ridiculous. You know, we played 9 games with him, and he has 8 goal contributions. You know, and that's being the second striker. You know, he's not the main man. If he was the main man, he'd probably have more. But playstyle plus wise, he doesn't have any playstyle pluses. He doesn't have any passing playstyles, any scoring playstyles. He just all, you know, speed, height, and energy. You know, you got quick step, relentless, and aerial. He's just speed, height, and energy. Yeah, and that's it. But when it comes to his brother, he has a lot of playstyles. You know, he has one passing, which is the one that I enjoy the most. I think Tiki Taka is the best playstyle plus. But I also think ping pass is probably the second best in my opinion. I know a lot of y'all like long ball. I don't care. It's not how I play the game. I play the game essentially with tiki taka and ping pass and size of pass. I don't really care about long ball that much. That's just me personally. I'm not saying anything about y'all. Just me personally. I know what I prefer. He has intercept and he has bruiser. I think bruiser's gonna be very, very strong this year because the way this game is dribbling is, and the way this game's tackling is when I'm standing tackles is so nerfed and clunky. I think bruiser will be very, very effective in winning standing tackles. He has press proven, which is also very good. Flare, useless. And then relentless as well. So both him and his brother will be staying in the game the entire time. I didn't go over the roles. We had him playing as box to box, but he can also play holding in the CDM position. We should check that out. We should put him into our main team and see how he plays as a holding midfielder. But you know, when it came to Thuram, we had him as an advanced forward. If you're curious what we did there, advanced forward for him, advanced forward for Lewandowski. The last time you saw Lewandowski, that was actually a purchased Lewandowski. I bought that off the market. We packed him untradeable, so we got rid of that card. So this one doesn't have the same stats, obviously, but you know, he's scoring or assisting in a goal a game. That's why I love 4-2-4, because I can just use Levy as a freaking passer. You know, it's so lovely. But I will say this when it comes before we wrap things up. Sour Brown was pretty nice. Actually, honestly, I was surprised by her. She surprised me. I was not expecting her to be very good because she doesn't have any pace. You know, she has 61 pace. That's not very good at all. But I enjoyed using her. She's undersized, and y'all, if you watch her videos and y'all don't care about height, I think height's overrated because I think that if someone's going to score a header, they're going to score a header. It doesn't matter how tall someone is. I have a 6'6" keeper who can't freaking stop freaking, you know, header goals. I've had freaking 6'4" and 6'2" freaking center backs who also struggle with headers. So it's like if someone's gonna score a header, they're gonna score a header. Some people are just very good at scoring them. Height, to me, is irrelevant. Like, yeah, you have a better chance when it comes to height. But this game, 24-24, 50-50 ball. You know, it could go either way. I've also had games where no one can score a header against me at all. So, you know, in that's using Becky. But playstyle wise, she has some pretty good play styles. Her roles, defender plus, I really enjoy. And I really want to make sure I can get as many pluses as I can in this squad, which is why I bought Becky, because she has defender plus, and I want someone who can link up with Caitlin Sheridan, whom did pretty good today. You know, I kind of figured she would. She did allow some goals, but that wasn't really her fault. I said in the video, a goal was allowed where I tried to intercept the ball. Because again, I do everything manually, so I tried to go for the ball, but the game also does things on its own. So it's kind of like a bang situation where I went for the ball and the game's going for the ball at the exact same time. So it locked in as a game, stealing the ball and me passing the ball with Caitlin, which led to a goal because she passed it right to the player, and then a header goal was scored not because of her, but Lewandowski lost, you know, 50-50 battle against Luke De Jong. But generally she was really good. She saved my ass in a lot of games. You know, there's a lot of games where that far reach plus was activating, and she was saving my ass like a lot. Like there were some games I should have lost, but I didn't because it's playstyle plus. So I think EA's idea works in this instance where it's like, hey, give short keepers this playstyle plus to you know, basically help them out when it comes to people. Because I played a lot of games, people were trying to spam freaking Trivelas because that's what this meta is right now. People trying to spam finesse shots, and she was doing good against them. You know, the worst game that I had was a 6-6 draw. And it wasn't her fault. It was just the game being super weird as it always is. I was dominating and got 3-1 the majority of the game. And then the EA, they want that draw. And you know, most of his goals was him basically running to the far post, like the back end of the far post, and then just doing like a freaking cross to the freaking Well, I guess be near post and across to the far post. No one can defend against that. Like, there's not a single person defending against that, no matter how tall your keeper is, how good your keeper is. Unless you move your keeper, I'll move my keeper. You're not really defending against that because it's just like bang bang. So I don't really blame her for that. But Pavard was honestly the best player. Kato was great. She saved my ass a lot, but the person who surprised me the most was this Pavard card. I heard it was pretty good. He was very, very dominant on that right side, like just full control of that right side, bullying people off the ball. And it's supposed to like be a rental just to see how he plays. But honestly, you know, if he played for one of my teams, I will keep him, take the freaking money hit, and put him through Evo because the dude is really good. If you're someone who likes French players, which I do like French players, but you know, I have my favorites. I prefer to have my MLS players, my NWSL players, and Barcelona players on my defense. If he was like a midfielder, all right, then he'd be in. It's like I'm okay with having Thuram and Khephren Thuram being on my bench as super subs, but him gonna get sold. But he is so good, fullback plus. I think that's part of why he was really good. Is fullback plus. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. You all stay safe. You can't be boy Mr. Archer. Probably like play a couple more games. Maybe I'll record. Maybe I won't. See how that goes. Maybe we'll try. Maybe I'll try out Thuram as a CDM. See how that goes, and we'll use that in another video. But yeah, catch you guys on the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Y'all stay safe. Be constant. That being boy Mr. Archer. I'm out of here. Deuces.